I'm Grace Del Pizzo here with KCAA and the Tackle Obesity podcast presented by Lecanto. I am here with Jason Avant, former Eagles and Chiefs player. So from your shirt and your hat, I'm guessing you're not feeling that conflicted, but is there any conflict in your brain right now?
There's a bunch of conflict. Don't let the hat confuse you because I played for not Kansas City, but Coach Reid for 9 out of my 10 years. So seeing him lose and the narrative around the national media of him losing again, that would be like troubling for me. But ultimately, I was in Philadelphia for a long time. I know everyone there. I lived there. So I want the Eagles to win, but it's definitely going to be a tough pill to swallow when the Chiefs lose. I think they're going to win.
Right. So you're, yeah, I'm not going to say anything, but right. So you're really active among the Eagles community, the Eagles Legends community, even Eagles fans. I've seen you really active on social media. What does Philadelphia and its fans mean to you personally?
First of all, if you work hard, if you are a blue-collar worker type of mentality for the team, they're going to love you forever. That's the big misconception about Philadelphia. Everyone thinks of them as hard and tough. If you go out and work hard, they love you. Prima donnas, they don't get along with. So I love being in the community. I love everything about Philadelphia and what they stand for. Like I said, it's a bunch of hardworking people that love their team, and they're very passionate about it, and sometimes it can lead to some mistakes, but overall they're passionate.
Right, definitely, I would agree with that. So like you said, you played for Andy Reid 9 out of your 10 years in the league. What does Andy Reid mean to you? I know you touched on this a little bit already, but a little bit more in detail.
Well, I'll say this, is that Coach Reid has the ability to figure out what you're good at, and he won't ask you to do things outside of your ability. But at the same time, he understands that the guys that make it to this level has creativity. And most coaches, they want you to be in a box, right? It's their system. You do it exactly the way that they want it. No, he tells you where you need to be, and he gives you the roadmap of how you could do it, but he wants you to paint. He wants you to be creative and get there when you need to, and let your personality show. He's all about not just you as a football player, but he wants to see your personality show. He wants to see you successful. One of the statements that he always says is, fear nothing, attack everything. And that kind of means so much to me, because in a game like this where there's a bunch of lights, there's so much pressure, a bunch of people watching, a bunch of people betting on the game.
Oh, yeah.
As a player, all those things can affect you, but you got to eliminate it from your mind and attack the ball, attack your position, whatever it is, fear nothing, attack everything. So he means a lot because he's been such an instrumental part of my life in so many ways.
Right, definitely. So 9 out of 10 for Reid, 1 out of 10 Chip Kelly. What was Chip Kelly like? What was playing for him like?
Can I say, is this a nice, what are we doing here? So the Chip Kelly thing is, I respect him because he was the coach and he worked hard there, but he wasn't an NFL type of coach, just wasn't. And the Eagles realized that pretty quickly. And when it comes to life, right, the way I treat you, the way that we treat people that, that we deem high or low, it talks about your character. And I didn't like the way that he treated people that were quote unquote beneath him in his mind, whether it be the janitor or cooks or wherever. And those are the things that kind of got him fired. It was arrogance.
Right. We heard a lot about that in the media as well. So we're here today with the Tackle Obesity podcast and also the NFL Alumni Health and Wellness Challenge. Obviously, you're very in shape. You haven't played in a couple years, but you still retain very much in shape. How would you say, what is the importance of that to you, and how have you maintained that?
You know what? I think that the better you look, and the more you prioritize your health and being fit, I think you feel better about yourself. I also think that being active for me is just been a way of life for so long, because I've started to lift and train when I was 13.
Right.
So doing this every day, because it's been muscle memory, is easier for me, but I find new ways to make it fun because maybe you don't like treadmill, maybe you don't like elliptical. I go and salsa dance. It's fun. Like I do
Really?
it. Yeah, I go and salsa dance and I sweat. I'll dance and sweat, change 3 or 4 shirts, whatever it is. I've done American Ninja Warrior challenges, all types of stuff. Like anything I can do to stay active. You want to be healthy, and I want to be there for my family. Down the line, I don't want to have health problems that I can prevent, that I can control. So that's why I kind of do it.
Right, definitely. That's great that you salsa dance. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you got some moves. I see you. The last question for you today. Prediction for the big game. I got to ask.
My prediction is, as you can see, no, I think that Patrick Mahomes is a problem. Coach Reid with 2 weeks is a problem. Kelsey is a problem. I think that it's going to be a higher scoring game, but I think that the young cornerbacks for the Chiefs won't be able to match up against the Eagles receivers. And I also think that our pass rush will slow Patrick Mahomes down just enough to win the football game. So I believe there's going to be around 33-24 Eagles.
All right, I like that. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today.
No
I really
problem. It's a
appreciate it.
pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you too.